Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. 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 When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome, everyone, to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Today is Tuesday, August 8th, 2023. Dr. Pillai has said the foundation of all religions is love. It is his desire through the Religion of Religions channel to unite the many different branches of all religions by meeting in the spiritual realm, by meeting in the heart. We believe in the supreme divine power taking form in all gods and goddesses from every religion, and we celebrate their existence on planet Earth. The intention is also to give an authentic experience of God, the experience of divine love, where there is no separation from each other. Right now, we are about to do a live, in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now, based on my current location in the state of New Mexico in the USA. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess and an AstroVed astrologer. And I'm very happy to be hosting this program Monday through Friday on this channel. Dr. Pillai has said the planets and stars are more than just objects in outer space. There is a divine light being associated with each of them. In doing the puja, we are connecting with some of those light beings, and we are inviting their positive blessings to flow into our lives and also into our world. To do the puja, I am using the South Indian style layout of the chart. I have drawn the chart in chalk on a little blackboard that's laying flat on a side table here. Also, for doing the puja, I have a little container of water, a lit tea light, an incense stick, a bell, a raisin, and a bowl of fresh flower petals. I start with the water, sprinkling a few drops of water on all four sides of the blackboard chart, symbolically purifying the space for the puja. I put a few drops of water on my own head, and I send a few drops of water out into space, symbolically towards all of you, so that whether you're watching it live or later on a replay, we're all symbolically purified going into the puja. I start with invoking Ganesha, the archetype who removes obstacles and also is a patron of astrology. Om Shring Gang. Om Shring Gang. Om Shring Gang. We ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja and to help us to participate in this puja without any challenges. I ask Ganesha to remove obstacles in the lives of all the participants in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of your life. I ask him to remove obstacles for each of you now and always, and we thank him for his help with this. Now we do a short Tamil chant asking all of the planets to be beneficial towards us. Asura Nalla Nalla Ave Nalla Excuse me, just a moment. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiar Arvarku Mikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank St. Yanasamunda for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now we start with honoring the time Shaktis, or the time elements that are active in my local area. We start with the planet ruling the day. Today is Tuesday, ruled by Mars. I put flower petals on Mars on the blackboard chart. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the star that the moon is in. The moment the moon is in a star called Bharani, a star with a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti or power. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Bharani Namaha. Om Bharani Namaha. Om Bharani Namaha. Now we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. In my area right now, it's the 8th waning moon, called Ashtami in Sanskrit. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Ashtami Devye Namaha. Om Ashtami Devye Namaha. Om Ashtami Devye Namaha. Now we acknowledge the yoga and the karana time elements. Dr. Pillai said for these we would not use flower petals. We would say their names in Sanskrit 3 times each. The yoga that's active right now is one called vriddhi, which has energies of discernment. Vriddhi, vriddhi, vriddhi. And the karana that's active right now is one called kolava, which has energies that are social. Kolava, kolava, kolava. Now we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. Dr. Pillai said we would start with looking at the sign that is the ascendant, the one coming up on the eastern horizon in my local area right now is Simha, or Leo. He said we start with honoring the planet that's ruling the ascendant sign as a gesture to its importance at the moment. Leo is ruled by the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now, starting in the ascendant sign, we're going to go around the chart in a clockwise direction, stopping in each sign that has 1 or more planets in it. Today in Leo is both Mercury and Mars. They're both in the same star, so we will honor both of them before we invoke the star. I start with Mercury. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Next, we honor Mars for being in Leo. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Both Mercury and Mars are in a star called Purva Phalguni, a star that gives blessings for relationships, as well as blessings for rest and relaxation. I put the flower petals across Mercury and Mars. Om Purvapagunaye Namaha. Om Purvapagunaye Namaha. Om Purvapagunaye Namaha. Purvapaguni star is ruled by Bhagya, an archetype who can give blessings for good fortune. Om Bhagyaye Namaha. Om Bhagyaye Namaha. Om Bhagyaye Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Purvapaguni, which is Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Simha or Leo, a zodiac sign that's an environment for leadership and power, today containing Mercury, planet of communication, planet of business, planet that helps with our sense of humor, and Mars, planet that helps with courage and willpower, a planet that is both a healer and a protector. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Tula or Libra, which today contains Ketu. We honor Ketu, and I put flower petals on him. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Chitra, a star that gives blessings for creativity and craftsmanship. Om Chitraye Namaha. Om Chitraye Namaha. Om Chitraye Namaha. Chitra star is ruled by Tvashtar, an archetype who is a divine master craftsman. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Chitra's star is ruled by Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Libra, which is Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula or Libra, a zodiac sign that supports fairness, balance, harmony, today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto, who is retrograde and extra powerful. I put flower petals on Pluto. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada, a star that gives blessings for long-lasting success. Think about what area of your life you would like to have long-lasting success and ask this star to bless that for you. Om Uttar Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttar Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttar Shadaye Namaha. Uttarshada's star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, 10 archetypes who each embody a unique divine, universal principle. It is said the 10 Visvadevas fight only the big battles of the universe. They get involved only for really big causes, and it is their teamwork that brings the victory. We ask them to come and to fight the big battles on this planet so that there can be peace and prosperity for everyone. Om Visvatevasye Namaha. Om Visvatevasye Namaha. Om Visvatevasye Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Uttarashada star, which is the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, a zodiac sign that can activate ancient past life skills and abilities in each of us. Today containing Pluto, a planet that Dr. Pillai says can help with rationality and science. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains Saturn, who is also retrograde and extra powerful. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Saturn is in a star called Satabisha, a star symbolized as an empty circle, a star that can give blessings for health and healing, as well as interest in esoteric subjects. Om Satabishaye Namaha. Om Satabishaye Namaha. Om Satabishaye Namaha. Satabisha's star is ruled by Varuna, archetype who rules the rain and the oceans. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Satabisha's star is ruled by Rahu. I put flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Next, we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. Saturn is very comfortable to be sitting in a sign he rules. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kumbha or Aquarius, the most humanitarian of all the zodiac signs, today containing Saturn, a planet that can help with patience, compassion, structure, and perseverance. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Meena or Pisces, which today contains Neptune, who is also retrograde and extra powerful. I put flower petals on Neptune. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Purvabhadrapada, a star that Dr. Pillai says can help us towards enlightenment, charity, purification. Om Purvabhajapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhajapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhajapadaye Namaha. Purvabhajapada star is ruled by Aja Ekapada, an archetype who can help us experience deeper levels of stillness and forgiveness. Om Purvabhajapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Purvabhajapada star is ruled by Jupiter. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Pisces, which is Jupiter. I put more flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Meena, or Pisces, a sign symbolized as two fish that are swimming in opposite directions. Fish have no feet. They literally never touch the ground. These two fish are said to be swimming in oceans of consciousness. So Pisces is considered to be an environment that is the most metaphysical of all the zodiac signs. Today, it contains Neptune, a planet that Dr. Pillai says helps with intuition and with understanding our own inner life. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Mesha, or Aries, which today contains Rahu and Jupiter and the moon and Uranus. We start with honoring Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Rahu is in a star called Ashwini, a star that gives blessings for speed and for healing. Om Ashwini Namaha. Om Ashwini Namaha. Om Ashwini Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by the Ashwini Kumaras, horse-headed twins who have so much healing energy. They are sometimes called the physicians to the gods. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by Ketu. We put flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Next, we honor Jupiter and Moon, who are both in the same star. So we honor both of them before we invoke the star. I start with Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Next, we honor the moon for being in Aries. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Both Jupiter and the moon are in a star called Bharani, a star that has a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti, or power. Dr. Pillai says we each have both feminine and masculine energies within us. So we both can connect with the divine masculine as well as the divine feminine. These two planets can be helping us today with focusing on the divine feminine, as they're in a very feminine star. I put the flower petals across Jupiter and the moon. Om Barnihe Namaha. Om Barnihe Namaha. Om Barnihe Namaha. Barney star is ruled by Yama, an archetype of justice. We ask him to help us to be just and merciful towards others, and for there to be justice in our world. Om Yamahe Namaha. Om Yamahe Namaha. Om Yamahe Namaha. Barney star is ruled by Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Next, we honor Uranus for being in Aries. I put flower petals on him. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Uranus is in a star called Kritika, a star that can give blessings for truth. I put the flower petals on Uranus. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Kritika star is ruled by Agni, archetype who rules the fire element and can also give blessings for positive transformation and purification. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Kritika star, which is the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Aries, which is Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha, or Aries, a zodiac sign that is a fire sign with very active energy, today containing Rahu, planet that helps us to make friends with new technologies. Jupiter, planet that helps with everything related to spirituality, and also a planet that can help to expand wealth and help with everything related to banking or legal matters. And the moon, which is our mind and our emotions, a planet that can help us to be more receptive to light. And Uranus, a planet that Dr. Pillai says can help with creative abilities, success in life, higher intelligence, and astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The final sign this morning that has planets in it is Karkataka, or Cancer, which today contains the Sun and Venus, who is retrograde, extra powerful. Both the Sun and Venus are in the same star, so we invoke both of them before we invoke the star. I start with the Sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Next, we honor Venus for being in Cancer. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. The Sun and Venus are both in a star called Aslesha, a star that can help with mystical power. Om Asashaye Namaha. Om Asashaye Namaha. Om Asashaye Namaha. A Sasha star is ruled by the Nagas, ancient light beings who know secrets about cycles of time and have great wisdom. Om Nagasye Namaha. Om Nagasye Namaha. Om Nagasye Namaha. A Sasha star is ruled by Mercury. I put flower petals on him. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules the zodiac sign of Cancer, which is the moon. I put flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on the zodiac sign of Cancer, which is the most emotionally sensitive of all the signs, today containing the sun, which is our soul, and also a planet so important for our health and our self-esteem. And Venus, planet of diplomacy, planet that is sometimes called the nurse among the planets. It has healing energies. Planet that helps us with love, beauty, enjoyment of material plane comforts, and the arts. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now, I take a lit tea light and hold it in the right hand, and I hold it above the blackboard that has the chart drawn in chalk and the many piles of flower petals. And in the air, I circle the tea light around the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of light to all of these divine beings we have just invoked. Now, I take a lit incense stick to offer the air element and also a sweet fragrance. And I circle this above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. Now I'm going to take a bell to offer the element of sound. Just a moment as I put the tea light and the incense away. I reach for the bell and I ring this above the chart in a clockwise direction 3 times. Now I take a raisin, a small fruit representing the earth element, and I circle this around the chart 3 times in the air in a clockwise direction. And later in the day, I will eat that raisin as a piece of prasad or blessed food. Right now, I make prayer hands, and I make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking them to send their positive blessings into the lives of each of us and also into the lives of our families, our friends, our neighbors, our colleagues, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I ask for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come, And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for a minute, and then we will do short Q&A. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all so much for joining us. I truly appreciate your participation and support. Thank you all for being here, whether you post in the chat or not. I see someone asking a question. Is something special happening today in the chart? Today is Tuesday, ruled by Mars. It's got an 8th moon right now in my area, which is a moon phase really good for invoking some of the fiercer archetypes like Kalabhairava or Karupaswamy, or you could invoke some of the other fiercer ones like Narasimha, archetypes that can come and destroy negativity. It's especially a good day for that type of thing, for invoking that. And that would be my suggestion. The moon right now is in Bharani star. So I would, could put in prayers for, for them to destroy all the forms of sexual abuse. Bharani star, the symbol for that is the yoni, the female private parts. So it could be a time to ask for, all of sexuality abuse to be ended on this planet. It's important for everyone to be comfortable with their sexuality. My first enlightened teacher said one night, you can't become enlightened unless you are comfortable with your sexuality. So it's not anti-sexuality, but it's certainly anti-abuse of sexuality. So asking for that to be ended on this planet is something that could be prayed for. And we have 4 planets retrograde, if you're counting among the outer planets too, which is a very powerful time as well. So that's what I have to say off the top of my head, just looking at the time Shaktis for today. Tuesday, ruled by Mars. Dr. Pillai has said the color for Mars is red, and wearing something red on Tuesdays helps us connect with the winner's consciousness of Mars. Mars is very competitive. He likes to win. And it's important for us to want to feel like a winner, to be victorious in the things that we do. So he has suggested to connect more with that. People could wear something red on Tuesday. It could be a red pocket square, it could be a red tie, it could be a red blouse, etc. But the color red is a nice one to wear on Tuesday. Okay. I hope that gives you a little bit of information for today. All right. Well, again, thank you all for being here. I'll go ahead and close out for today. We very much appreciate it when you click on the like button and when you subscribe to the channel, as it does help the channel to grow. Namaste. The light in me truly honors the light in all of you. May light encompass all. And be here again tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.